Okay. What's that noise? Oh, that's the Google Hangout noise shit thing. It says please stand by. Oh no. No. This is the podcast, isn't it? We live? God damn it, Fiscus. Dang it.
Are we live?
We should be, but I'm not seeing anything. Oh wait,
I have a thing in my upper right-hand corner that says live.
We're here! We got it! Yes!
Pop culture kids are here again.
Oh, okay, it's a little slow. Okay, yeah. We got it. We're doing good. Fiscus! We're doing this!
Girl, let me tell you. Girl, let me
Girl,
tell
let me tell you. Girl, let me tell you. Girl, let me tell you. Wait, do you have a name yet?
I think I'm just going to be the Fisk. Hashtag philosophy of the Fisk.
I think that should work. And I'll be artist of the week. I think that'll work. We are so...
I'm going to take off a little bit of all of this as we go. It's like a strip show, only not sexy.
Okay, hold up. I'm going to put this on the silent so then I can make sure that, you know, I still hear it. But no. Did you post it on Facebook?
Yeah.
Girl, yes! I'm going to post it on Tumblr and Facebook. I feel bad about, like, not telling people before, but, you know, busy week. It's been crazy. Oh, my God. I almost killed a hoe. I'm just going to put that out there.
Why'd you almost kill a hoe?
Because the hoe was me, and it was for procrastinating on homework. Okay. Boom, girl. Let's go with it. Let's dance it. Let's do it. Let's go with it. Let's dance it. Let's do it. Okay. Has it been 5 minutes yet? I'm so excited.
I don't know.
So, oh, snap. I probably should have silenced everything. Okay, well, I don't know if it's been 5 minutes either. Should we just go?
I mean, we may as well. Oh, hold on, before we start.
With your glow-in-the-dark nose. Your glowing nose.
What?
Your nose, it's glowing.
I know. It has a light switch. See? I'm going to take off a little bit as we go. At the end, I'll show people my face.
I cannot deal with you.
I look gorgeous right now.
That's what they all say, and then, yeah, I can't. Okay, we should probably start this thing, and whoever's late is late, and, you know, it'll be up on YouTube. I don't even know how many hot topics that we have. You know what, Fisk, you just bring up all the hot topics. If you got it, you're golden. We're just gonna go. You ready?
You realize, though, in theory, we could do more of these because it's Google Hangout.
Oh my God, we can. If we
try to in the future, we can. I'm not saying we will or we should or we have to, but...
That is true.
We have options. No,
we finally have options.
I just want to tell you guys, like, I've missed doing this podcast so much. Paris has been good. It's been challenging at times, but it's been good. And I'm going to take this off because I just can't talk with it on. It was hurting my nose. So basically... Larry, or is it Gary Wilmore or Larry Wilmore? I don't want to mess up his name. I think it's Larry Wilmore. Yeah, Larry Wilmore, known as the senior black correspondent on The Daily Show. He's the guy that they always bring on when they have like black issues. His background is like television screenwriting, but he's done some like comedy acting stuff. He will be replacing Stephen Colbert's slot on the Colbert, the Colbert Report spot when Stephen Colbert starts hosting the Tonight Show. And there is a possibility that Chelsea Handler is going to be getting like a nighttime talk show slot on a major network.
Finally.
I really hope so.
I think like she deserves it because Chelsea Handler has been out there just doing her thing, doing the game for a while. Like she's been out there for a while. I think she's been out there since I was a 5-year-old, just out there making people laugh with her stories.
I love her because she's funny and she's a nice person, but her comedy isn't based around the idea that she's nice. And then Larry Wilmore, I'm also excited for him. Like he was one of the co-creators of the PJs. He's done like a bunch of like the what we consider to be black television that's gotten really big. Like let me Wikipedia this guy. He's done so much behind the scenes.
What is his name?
Larry Wilmore. And he's so funny when he's on The Daily Show because he does like the dignified news correspondent thing, and then all of a sudden he'll be like, well, brothers feel like this. And I mean, I'm so white, I can't do it.
Yes! Yes, God! Larry Wilmore! I still don't know you, but when I heard that joke, that sounded real funny.
Yeah, no, let's see what all he did. Career... Let's see. He was on the writing staff of the talk show Into the Night with Rick Dees, sketch comedy show Living Color, and sitcom Sister Sister. And Sister Sister. He was a writer and producer on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and the Jamie Foxx Show. I think he won an Emmy for co-creating the Bernie Mac Show or something like that. He did something with the Bernie Mac Show that got him an Emmy. So... basically, Larry Wilmore is like one of the funniest people on earth. So...
he has all the receipts. Like, all of those shows I've grown up with. Oh my God. I'm watching this show. I'm watching it.
It's going to be so... I think it's going to be so funny. And I think they're calling it like Minority Report with Larry Wilmore. So,
well,
I think
if anybody gets offended, they'll be fine.
No, like, I think it's good, though, that we're getting, like, the black perspective on new... like, because the fact is, in our society, the black perspective is also often different from the white perspective because black people experience life differently, and largely in part because white people are more privileged, and that's why it's different for black people. I mean...
Can we just preach? No. But it's just the Minority Report. I just... like... this better be good. I'm so excited. Because I already have my Minority Report. It's the read.
Mm-hmm.
But if this guy turns it around...
can Kid Fury just replace Tosh.0?
Girl, please. Oh my God.
Crystal just talking about stuff instead of Daniel Tosh.
I'd be more entertained and probably laugh harder.
Because I used to think he was funny, and then he would just start to say things that made me go, and then the whole rape joke scandal happened, and I was like,
I mean, how could we not go, When I found out what that rape scandal thing was, I was like, Tosh.0, hell no, why? No, but I just, the Minority Report! And then, like, I just could just imagine how Kid Fury's TV show could go. It could just mostly be him just sitting there quietly while all these, like, famous black celebrities come in and act like fools and he just laughs at them. And then, like, there'll be a 5-minute segment of him praising Beyonce and Blue Ivy Carter.
Girl, him and the rest of America. Oh, but girl, did you hear about Kim Kardashian's letter, or like open letter, about how she realized racism's still a thing after she became a parent?
What?
You didn't hear about this?
No.
Oh, let me look it up.
What? Oh my God.
She didn't know because I hate to say this, but she's not white. Like, she doesn't look like me. Like she's
Armenian.
she's really, really pretty, but she is not Anglo-Saxon, like. So I don't know how she wasn't aware, like.
That racism is still alive?
Yeah. Like, because for someone who looks like me, you don't know. Okay, I think this is basically the letter, and I just the excerpts. Okay. I have never known how much being a mom would change me. It's amazing how one little person and the love I have for her has brought new meaning into every moment. What once seemed so important now feels insignificant. It's like I get to see the world for the first time again, but through someone else's eyes. It's a beautiful thing to feel and experience so much more, but that beauty comes with the flip side. Seeing through my daughter's eyes, the side of life that isn't always so pretty. To be honest, before I had North, I never really gave racism or discrimination a lot of thought. It's obviously a topic that Kanye is passionate about, but I guess it was easier for me to believe that it was someone else's battle. But recently, I've read and personally experienced some incidents that have sickened and made me take notice. I realize that racism and discrimination is still alive and just as hateful and deadly as they have ever been. I feel a responsibility as a mother, public figure, and a human being to do what I can to make sure that not only my child but all children don't have to grow up in a world where they are judged by the color of their skin or their gender or sexual orientation. I want my daughter growing up in a world where the love for one another is the most important thing. So the first step I'm taking is just not pretending that this isn't my issue or my problem, because it is. It's everyone's, because the California teenager who was harassed and kills his classmates for being gay, the teenage blogger in Pakistan who was shot on her school bus for speaking out in favor of women's rights, the boy in Florida who was wrongly accused of committing a crime and ultimately killed because of the color of his skin. They are all someone's son and someone's daughter, and it is our responsibility to give them a voice and speak out for those who can't, and hopefully in the process ensure that hate is something our children never have to see.
Props. Props.
Because, I think it's easy to make fun of her, be like, oh, you didn't know all this, but I think everybody has a moment like that. We just don't usually publicize it like that. So I'm like, this is good, because I'm like, my thing with Kim and Kanye, I was always like, why are you dating her? She's never really tried to be anything deep. But, like, hearing something like this, it's like, okay, the brain cells work. Okay, she's not just selfish and vain like the E! Network wants her to be portrayed. Like, there's something there.
Like that one time when Kim said, "Oh my God, I lost my bracelet," and then Courtney said, "Kim, there are people dying in the world."
That's my favorite GIF set.
But for real though, props to Kim for just doing that, because it takes a lot of guts. And plus, because she publicly did it, I feel like a lot of white people who, have come to that realization in their lives too, could probably relate to her more instead of just seeing her as a vapid idiot. So she probably win some quality fans with that. And the people who probably didn't even, understand that racism was a thing would probably be like, I don't understand why she wrote this letter. Da, 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 da. But you know what? They will once it just hits them like a freaking pile of bricks, and then they'll be like, oh, it is still alive.
Hmm.
Can we have that happen to Fox News? Apparently they think it no longer exists.
Of course they don't. How many black people are on Fox News? You could probably count it on one hand.
How many black people do they mention on Fox News in a positive light? Let's talk about that. Okay?
I think they occasionally do a thing where they're like, look, black conservatives are real. See, we found 30. And
in America. And Stacey Dash is one of them.
We found 30 and they came to the studio. So
oh God. Fox News is a mess. I feel so bad. Like, there was one person who came up to me and was like, Fox News just, the reason why Fox News is, the most watched news station is because they provide so many opinions. And I'm like, for me, I don't need opinions for news. I need facts.
They're the most watched because the people who watch them are old people who have nothing better to do with their lives. I don't have facts to back that up, but I feel like a lot of people who watch them just have nothing better to do.
That's true. I feel like that too. Because I've only met one person in our age group that watched them. Only one.
Really? You know
someone who watched.
Yeah. Of course they fucking do.
Mhm.
Okay, can I talk about, because you guys got to talk about it in the last episode, can I just throw in my 2 cents worth about the rape scandal at this school?
Oh, girl, yeah. It's pretty much your show. This is your episode.
Okay, because like I missed you guys and I have feelings about this. I'm so glad I'm abroad for this because it sounds like the student body had such a rape culture reaction. And if you're fucking sitting at home going, "What's rape culture?" Rape culture is basically a culture that makes is conducive to rape and keeping victims down and making it possible to be a rapist and easy to be a rapist and just putting all the focus on the victim so that the rapist it just seems like a thing that happens, like a tornado, like you can't control it. So basically, they're having such a rape culture reaction to this. Well, who is this girl? How do we know she's not lying? I'm sorry. If a newspaper prints something like that and the school has yet to announce that they're suing them for, defamation or whatever, or going outside their First Amendment rights by lying and try to make them look bad, then it's kind of a sign. And if a newspaper reporter is going to report that, they're going to probably want to be pretty confident in their receipts because it's kind of a shitty thing. And yeah, it doesn't make Central look bad. Don't get mad because it doesn't make Central look bad. That's the wrong. Yes, be mad about it, but don't be mad at the article about it. Be mad at the administration about it. That's the thing about it. And then another thing about it. Another thing, the administration just doesn't seem to be worried about educating students about this. And it kills me. Okay, they're basically, it seemed from the way the article put it, they treated the rapist as innocent until proven guilty, but they treated her as a liar until proven truthful when she was having fucking panic attacks around him and stuff. Those are pretty big receipts. And it's in an institutional judicial hearing like that, you need to treat both parties like they're innocent until proven guilty. You need to treat both of them like they're telling the truth. That's the thing. You need to treat them both like they're telling the truth. And then one of them will eventually start to slip up or something. That's how you do it. So that just irritates me to no end. And statistically, not reporting rape to the police doesn't mean anything. Most rapes are not reported, and only between 2 and 8% of all rape victims alleged rape victims make it up. So statistically, she's probably not lying about this. There's no reason to think that, but we live in a culture where we've been taught that.
Mm-hmm.
And we were in a culture where you're taught the rapist jumps out from the bushes. It's not someone you know who is able to just sit there and act like a normal human being otherwise. I'm sorry, based on the account in that article, it was a pretty fucking cold and calculated thing. You're taking the time to grab a fucking condom. It's pretty fucking cold and calculated. It's not just a move of passion.
Sorry.
What'd you say?
I have feelings too, and I need to stop because I want you to get all your words out, and then we'll, talk about it.
But at the end of the day, okay, the administration is bringing in an outside company to do something about it. So clearly, it's affecting some sort of change. Okay, but then it's well, the other half of this equation is the student body on this campus. And really, if you're not a Christian white male, if you're not a male WASP, you're at some sort of a disadvantage all the time. And there are girls on this campus that reinforce it too. There really are, just as much as there are guys who are. I feel like sometimes it feels like it's girls more than it's guys. It's hard to tell, but there are girls at this college that believe that if a girl was wearing a miniskirt, that's why she got raped, and that's not true at all. There are women who get raped wearing fucking burqas, okay? It's not a factor of clothing. It's a factor of not having respect for women not being empowered. This idea of boys will be boys, only on a much grander, more complicated scale. It really comes down to fundamental inequalities between men and women. And that's what I think about it. And our college is just, the response to it, I don't know if there's a right way that they could ever respond to this whole situation, but it's really just I'm just so disappointed to hear that the students just have decided not to talk about it. That's how children got molested by priests for decades and decades. Because people were like, oh, well, let's not talk about it. That's uncomfortable. Yeah, like people, it seems like they're mad because this whole situation makes them uncomfortable. I think the girl who got raped probably felt a little uncomfortable too.
Just, girl, that's pretty much my feelings with it. Each and every one of y'all have always like provided like a point of where my feelings are. Like Hannah and her feelings on administration, Jasmine and her feelings on everybody, and your feelings on like the education that they provide here. And I'm just like, it's all my feelings. Just with the rape thing and the whole article, it was a huge fucking mess. And it's like, it was as if watching people go through like the 7 steps of acknowledging you were raped or something. Like the 7 steps of acknowledging something terrible happening. Like it was weird. Like it was literally step by step the process that they go to. First, it's like rape's bad. Second, it was like, oh well, the article's lying, bad views, da da da. Third, like, ooh, hearsay, da da da. Well, it's nobody's fault. It was and then all the way down the rapist, the victim is lying, and then just number he said, she said. I'm sure though he said, she said during the summer too. Well, it'll be the middle of July. I will not kid you, and we will find on our Facebooks somebody saying, I know who the rapist is, and I know who the victim is, and da da da, because that's what they're doing right now, Emily. And you should be blessed that you are not on this campus right now, because, to hear it, and during finals time too, I want to punch somebody. That's why I almost punched.
The point of it is that it could be anyone. I mean, I can think of 2 people we both know off the top of my head who have been through the school's process with rape, and it has gotten them fucking nowhere.
Yup. Absolutely nowhere.
Because people always turn on the victim. The issue is, why is no one concerned that they could be friends with a fucking horrific ass rapist who will who will put a fucking pillow over your face if you try to scream?
It's like trying to. Basically, here at our college, I've noticed that trying to do justice or get a rapist in trouble or expelled here is like a little boy asking a snail to go get it a cup of ocean water and bring it back. Like, it's not gonna happen. The snail's never gonna do it. It's impossible. So, but they keep saying that they're gonna improve and all that jazz, but what are they gonna do with the student body? Are they gonna include it in intersections? Are they gonna have a talk about it? Because Can I Kiss You is not everything. Oh my god. No. It's something, but it's not everything.
It's not enough. You need to lead, like, when you're giving this presentation, you have to lead with the overall tone that Can I Kiss You has, but then you need to actually go into the receipts and the facts and this, that, and the other. That's the thing. And then, like, I think in one of the emails that our president sent out about this, he said, you know, like, we'll do everything to support our, people who are victims of rape and stuff. And, like, but will you do anything to actually try to prosecute the perpetrator? Like, why is that so hard? Why is rape so different than any other crime? If someone stole someone's fucking car on this campus, I can guarantee you there would be a fucking witch hunt.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Even if it was a shitty car, there would be a witch hunt. Like, girl, there was a witch hunt for stealing some fucking paddles. There was a witch hunt for, like, knocking a light bulb off the freaking lampshade. There was a witch hunt for someone knocking a sign out of the ground dirt. Trust me, I know, because security came for me and asked me questions. Because
Black in public.
Black in public. I walked by something that happened, and they just all assumed it was me. And for fuck's sake, there was a witch hunt. Like, there's a witch hunt for everything. Even, like, drinking when you are at the age to drink, but not for rape, not for racism, possibly not even for homophobia, and not even sexism. They just be like, oh, well, like, The only time you ever get, like, feedback is if you talk to, like, some social sciences teacher or Sherry Down, because Sherry Down does not, I keep name dropping her, but Sherry will fight for you.
No, it's just like, I don't know. It's like, I'm glad the school's changing their judicial policies, but that's only one half of it. And you know, this is a big issue, and it's not just Central College alone. And I know the thing is, a lot of people are like, I'm thinking about transferring. But my thing is, and maybe I'm being cynical here, I doubt that a lot of colleges have better policies than Central's. That's the thing. I think this is a relatively universal thing across colleges that they handle rape in a fucking ass backwards way. That's the thing. And I'm also just in too deep to transfer at this point. I've got it set up so I can have a double major and a minor and still graduate on time, so I'm not going to mess with it.
Like, it's so true, too, because with us, we're probably better at it than a lot of other colleges. Because, I mean, I know that if I was a sophomore here, about to become a junior, instead of a graduating senior, my mom probably would have been like, do you want to go to a different college? Like, you know, it's pretty racist here, it's kind of homophobic, it's conservative as shit, as you've already seen. Do you want to go to a different college? And I'd have to contemplate. And I'd probably say no, because I want to be the first family to complete college in 4 years, which I'm going to do! But the thing is that, I'd probably think over my head throughout the summer, well, other colleges have probably a worse or not even, any solutions for solving rape issues on their campus, and you never know. But then again, there are other colleges around us that have invited people of Crisis Intervention Center to talk to groups, like the whole grade of kids, like usually freshmen at that time, instead of some fucked up Can I Kid You guy. So that's a step up, like Grinnell. But I don't think a lot of kids have enough test scores here to go to Grinnell. I don't think so, but
Grinnell's a little snooty too.
I know. But it's so much better.
No hate to Grinnell. I'm just saying, like, it's always giving me the snooty vibe. Like, I don't think it's everyone at Grinnell. There's just somewhere on that campus is radiating the snooty vibe. I don't know where it comes from, but it's there.
I think we walked by its house when we were there on campus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
So, do you have any more feelings on this situation?
Yeah, well, like, I'm surprised. Well, I'm not really surprised. My mom hasn't asked me if I want to change schools, but I think we're both at this understanding of, like, A, I can graduate on time this way, and B, like, is it really going to be better anywhere else?
Yeah.
I think, like, honestly, the other factor is, as someone who has been raped before by an alumni of this school, it was during the summer, so there was really nothing the school could do because we were off campus. It's like I'd say, like, I've been through it once, so it could never affect me again. Like, that's not how it works. But it's like, basically everyone around me, not everyone around me, but a lot of people around me, the people who aren't my friends, who are just really my acquaintances, even though they might have labeled themselves as friends because Midwest, basically treated me like it was my problem and didn't really try to confront my rapist and ex-boyfriend because he was just a mild-mannered, nerdy-looking guy that you would never expect. Did not fit the stereotype at all. So it was my problem because I wasn't acting like the right type of victim, basically.
I reported his profile to Facebook. I called it spam.
I don't think it worked.
You gotta get enough people.
Yeah.
No,
but he's sick of me, and if he's in my house next semester because he knows people who live there, I'm not going to be nice to him.
His ass. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not going to be nice to him. I'm, like, past the point of cordial. Like, I'm not going to, like, walk up and kick him in the balls, but the Midwestern cordial is gone.
Just whip his ass. You kick the balls, he's down. Kick him, kick his ass, literally kick his butt, and then he falls flat on the floor, and then you start stomping on him, and then you curb stomp his ass if he's still not, trying to move a little bit. Curb stomp him on, one of the stairs in the house. And, if he starts bleeding and begging for mercy or, the police are called, you just be like, that's what you get, bitch. Never come back to the Central College.
No, he's enough of a snake in the grass that he would go to the police station and start fucking crying if it would get me in trouble.
Girl, but
he would say I raped him if it would get me in trouble and get him out of trouble and make him look good. You and I both know he would do it. Well, this is pure speculation. I don't have facts back it up, but...
This is Pella Police we're talking about, though. They're fucking conservative with their views on.
Oh, that's true. They'd be like, you're a little bitch.
Exactly. They would call him a little bitch and escort him out of that services. Okay?
He raped 2 other girls at our college while he was going there.
And fuck him for doing that.
I know
God.
one was recorded. I don't know about the other one, but yeah. So just to give you a snapshot of our college,
One was
it's
before
not.
that, and they didn't even like do shit. They were like, "Oh, well, he's a senior and he's gonna graduate." And the thing was that he stayed an extra year.
Yeah, which
Like,
you'd think
bitch,
they would have known
what?
he was a super senior and probably didn't apply for graduation.
Ugh, fuck him and everything that he stands for. I still have
Hmm.
feelings about that man.
Yeah,
So,
we all do.
mm. Oh well. Wait, are there any more hot topics?
I'm trying to think what else I've heard about in entertainment news. Um, I feel like there was something I heard about I was excited about. Why the fuck is the X-Men movie called Days of Future Past? Sounds like the name of a Doctor Who movie because it doesn't make sense.
Oh,
How
goodness.
baked were they when they figured that out? Says the girl in sunglasses.
Listen, the most I know about X Men is Nada. Like perfume, got that. Jim Hayes, yeah. Gilmore Girls, solid. But X Men, I don't know why the fuck it's called Days of Future Past. We probably have to read over like 300 comic books to figure that out.
Can
Ain't
I
nobody
just
got that time.
can I tell you how Paris has been though this semester? It's been weird because I'm in that awkward spot of not being a tourist but not being completely integrated into the culture. Like they say that you're like, oh, you're so integrated into the culture after a semester. Maybe if you go somewhere that speaks English, even then probably not. Like you're definitely more than if you've just been there as a tourist for a few weeks, but it's still just like today. Okay, I was waiting for the train. I was waiting for the number one, which I'm just going to tell you guys. It was the first train, like first subway line in Paris built. They built it for the World's Fair, so it hit like the World's Fair. I think it was the same one where they debuted the Eiffel Tower. So it hits all like the hot tourist spots along the way. And this couple asked me, without even trying to find out if I speak English, or trying to say bonjour, bonjour, which let me tell you, if you speak to French people, you have to say bonjour because they consider it acknowledging them as a human being. You have to do it, and they like to think that you're at least trying to speak French before they're going to want to help you. So they asked me, excuse me, do you know how to get to the Eiffel Tower from here? And I was like, oh, yeah, sure, like Midwestern friendly, like they're just, a little American couple, whatever. So I pull out my map and I show them. It was just so sad. I forgot, if you're not used to being someplace with a subway system, how weird it is, because Paris' subway system is so easy. And they were like, wait, but this line goes to the station. I was like, it's a plan au change. Like, it's a spot where multiple trains meet so you can transfer. And so I showed them which way to go. And they're like, you speak English really well. And I was like, thank you. I was like, I'm good at English in general. So I was like, okay. And they're like, where are you from? And I said, America. And they were like, oh. And I was like, yeah, I thought you could hear it in my voice. Like, French people do not, I've never heard a French person who speaks English this well. They're usually like, they're like, it's like they're in pain. They're like I've got a professor who's French, and when she says the name Taylor, she goes, Taylor. Or,
I
yeah.
remember that.
So funny when they try to speak English. Like, they're not from an English-speaking country. And so I was like, okay. And I just had the weirdest fucking day today. I don't know if it's my outfit. Let me show you guys my outfit. I was wearing a different cardigan earlier, but it's the same outfit. So, see, like, shorts with tights. I was wearing boots earlier because it was a little rainy, and then I'm wearing, like, my cardigan with my tank top. Like, I didn't think it was a sexy outfit when I chose it, but apparently I was wrong. Because I was like, I hadn't yet gone to the Pantheon, so I decided to do that today because it's free for me because I'm under 25 and
Yeah.
technically a resident of the European Union. This guy walks by, and he says, Mademoiselle, vous êtes très belle. And I was just like, and it was just like a few things like that happening today. And then I hadn't really bought souvenirs for my family, and I'm in my last 2 or 3 weeks in Paris, so I was like, oh, I should do that. So I go to the souvenir store, and this guy who works there starts talking to me like, do you have questions and stuff? And I figured, once he heard me speak French, he knew I was from America, and he knew that a lot of Americans like that. It's a good sales thing on a lot of Americans, like if you'll talk to them and stuff like that, to get them to buy stuff, if they think like you're their friend, because we think everyone's our fucking friend. And eventually he asked me what my name is, and I was like, okay. This is probably just a sales technique. So I told him. And he starts trying to tutoie with me, which if you guys don't know, in French you use vous to be formal. Like if you're in a store buying something, you would vouvoie. And then tu is like informal, friendly, you know someone, like you're on a casual, intimate level. And I was like, what? And then he asks me out on a date. He's like, what are you doing tonight? So I told him I had the podcast. He's like, well, can you go out after that? And I was like, no, this is going to take a long time. You don't understand when we get started talking. And he was like, yeah, I don't know what he was after because he knew when I was leaving Paris and stuff. Like, I told him all that because, he asked me, like, when do you get to Paris? When are you leaving? Blah, blah, blah. Like, typical questions that everyone asks you when they find out you're an English speaker studying abroad in Paris, so I didn't think anything of it. I figured he was just trying to be nice so that I would buy things. And I was just like, what? And he's like, well, if you ever want to get coffee and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, sir, it's dead. You're beating a dead horse.
Oh, hey.
Happen. And like a couple more guys like were like ça va or like bonjour. Like if a guy does that to you on the street, it's because he thinks you're cute and he wants to fuck you or something. Fuck you or steal your wallet. I mean, I think it's the same thing for some of these people on the streets of Paris. Like,
Hey.
it's just like that's the thing about Paris. Like, that's the biggest gender inequality I feel. It's just like getting harassed on the street where it's like, and you think it's like, it's what you're wearing, you look like a slut. No, I'm wearing fucking normal looking clothes and this happens to me. Normal looking clothes. And I feel like most European guys are attracted to skinny girls, but I don't really know. And I'm like, what? Why?
Hey.
Shit, but I don't know. Yes,
Emily.
Roger. Yeah.
Yes. Question.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that I have a hot topic?
What's your hot topic?
Michael Sam got into the NFL. He's drafted in. Yes. First openly gay player before getting into the NFL is now in the NFL. Boom.
That's awesome. That's fantastic.
And I'm so happy for him. The funny thing is that, like, okay, so when he got drafted, apparently, I guess, like, he kissed his partner, and everyone's, like, sharing it on Twitter, and nobody's being shady. I like it. I really like it. It makes me happy. So, I just saw that. I was like, what? Yeah, because, wait, weren't we talking about him in one of the episodes of PCK?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, him and the other one that was like harassed with racist stuff and went to the therapy. So, yes, I'm proud of him. Oh my goodness. Emily, let's just say the world is just getting better. Fisk, Artist of the Week, we're doing good. Oh, hey. So, aside from all that, what should we do now? Let's say a love break. Hear what I said?
No.
What are you doing? I thought you were like wrestling with your computer for a second. Like, oh girl. Okay, so I think now we should probably move on to our segment of like talking about highlights of doing Pop Culture Kids.
Every time we said flight, that's a highlight.
That is a highlight.
Every second is a highlight. Like Jessie J said, every second is a highlight.
Girl.
When we touch, don't ever let me go.
Well, for fan questions, if anybody have any fan questions, you just put it in the comments right next to the thingy, which should be live. I mean, basically, you could do it anywhere. Comments on the YouTube. Put comments on the YouTube page, actually. Don't do it whatever. Put it on YouTube. Put it on YouTube. Because I ain't going to be looking at Tumblr and Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat to find your questions, because that's... No, girl. No. If you post it on the Vine, that's fine, but I'm not going to find it. Anyway, so, my highlights with PC Kids, I'm just going to do it with, like, episodes. The happy episode, that's, like, one of my favorite episodes of PC.
Oh my god. What did I tell you? I'm too white to comment on that.
But it was so funny! Like, I just think It's a fucking minstrel show. Did you just call Pharrell a minstrel show?
I know, I was like, you cannot expect me to continue on in this conversation if you were going to call it a minstrel show.
And then we talked about the funk.
Oh my god, yes.
All of the funk, where it went, who took it, who tried to take it, and who shitted it out. It was beautiful. Oh my god, that is a huge highlight for me. Um, and then the first episode, because it was like we were starting off, and we were eating pizza, and everybody was just up on that, up on board. Everyone loved it. I even loved it. Okay, we were eating Bordeaux. How could you not love eating Bordeaux?
I miss Bordeaux. The fucking pizza here does not have enough grease. It had enough grease when I ate it in Spain, when I was visiting Noelia. Hi, Noelia.
What did you, girl?
Girl, how you doing? That Eurovision, though. Oh, yeah, did you hear about Eurovision? How, the one who won from, Vienna?
Oh, the Vienna one won?
Yeah.
Was that a guy?
I think it was a trans woman, I'll be honest. I haven't paid attention to Eurovision, even though I live in Europe right now for the time being. But I think it was like a trans womanism, trans one way or the other. I think it had something to do with non-binary genders or somehow being non-traditional with gender, even if it wasn't being the different gender from your body. I don't know. Let's look it up. We sound ignorant right now. Let's look it up. All of Europe right now is like, fuck you.
I mean, we tried. Oh my god, Noelia is awake too.
If she's not watching us, I'm gonna cry. Noelia, I miss you, and I miss staying with your family in Spain because they were all like really nice, and like you guys were just like all awesome and amazing. And even your mom, and I feel so bad because I don't speak Spanish and she doesn't speak English that well, so it was like
a mess. What?
We tried. Well, no, like I think her mom was just frustrated because she wanted to be able to talk with me, but like her mom, you know, it was like when we learn a language in high school, how we can like read it and write it well, but like actually speaking it, we're like,
nope.
Yeah, I think that's basically the same with her mom. So she's like, because Noelle told me like her mom likes to talk a lot and stuff.
Oh yeah, she can only talk in Spanish, but she can read and write well in English.
Mhm.
Okay. Yep. My mom used to have that problem. She could read and write well and articulated English, but she just could not speak articulated English well. It was nothing but Ebonics.
Well, yeah, like her mom like can speak, you know, obviously her mom can speak Spanish well, but like her mom just can't speak English that, you know, as well.
Hold on. Hello? Hannah?
Hannah, where are you?
Hannah, where are you, girl?
I love you, Hannah.
Oh, okay.
Flight.
I'm in my room, and me and Emily just did like a spur of the moment PC Kids episode. I hope you're not mad.
I don't care.
Okay. If you want, you can join us.
Okay.
Yeah, because we were going to hang out tonight, right?
Yeah, that's why I called, because I was like, I'm the person that wants to hang out with me. I don't know if I'm cool enough for Carl.
Oh, girl, you're always cool, because, you know, because of reasons. I mean, hello, we go to Central College. Me and Emily Fiscus know that it ain't all that. Not compared to you.
Okay.
You're all that.
So the Austrian act that won Eurovision, is it Austrian or Australian?
Carl?
Yeah,
Okay. You, like, cut out for a sec. It was weird.
I did.
Okay, the Austrian act that won Eurovision.
Okay. Well, text me when you're on your way, okay?
Okay.
Bye.
You gotta put real pants on. I'm wearing leggings.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Least
We
according
are a
to
trashy show. Why the hell do y'all watch us? I'm
We are
sorry.
trash.
Go on.
Trash right now. At least according to Wikipedia, the Austrian act that won Eurovision is a drag act.
Oh.
Not transgender, but drag. That's what Wikipedia says, but Wikipedia could be confused. I don't know. Wikipedia. I trust Wikipedia to know the difference between transsexual and transgender, like transvestite and transgendered, but at the same time I don't. Because a transvestite's a drag queen, and transgender is,
A thing.
yeah, the
Oh,
thing
no.
where your gender and your sex don't match.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the deal with Eurovision.
I'm
Noelia,
so
we're
glad
talking
about
about
that.
Eurovision. Yeah, and then France was all sad, but instead of just being like, oh, we lost, they're like, we just want mustaches. We don't want points. And I'm like, France, we get it. Your song was about having a mustache, and it was in French because you're assholes.
It was fucking weird. But it was so catchy and entertaining and hilarious. I made a lot of fun to it. Like, Eurovision was interesting. And it still is. I just love Eurovision. Every single day, every single year that Eurovision comes out, I'm like, let's find out on some new music from Europe. And it just, like all these different things, and it's so awesome. It's like more pop to listen to. I love pop.
Yeah, it's just Eurovision. I was like, this is a lot of songs, so
Yeah, that was like 37.
yeah, so I'm like, I'm not actually going to watch all these, but cool.
Girl.
I'm so terrible. I live in Europe and I didn't do it.
It's okay, you tried.
Also, I should explain for the people in America in case they don't know, I'm 7 hours ahead of the Midwest, so it is 2:14 a.m. here right now.
And
So
it's
that's why if I get,
7:14 p.m. here.
yeah, so that's why if I get yawny or anything, that's why I'm fine. It's just 2 in the morning. But I had a bottle of wine because that's legal here. That's the thing. That's the beautiful thing about Europe, is once you're 18, it's legal for you to drink, and they don't ID you. Like, as long as you look old enough and you've got money, they don't care. But girls, stay away. I'm going to tell everyone at home, public service announcements,
Yeah.
Stay away from absinthe.
Yes.
Tried it. It was scary. It was like I felt it in my head, but my body didn't feel drunk, and it just magnified the effect of everything I drank after that, and I only had 2 beers after that, and I was like,
No.
whoa.
No. Light. Don't wanna know. Oh. That's all I got. I can't make it any more flighty. No, so, girl. We do have a question.
We do?
Mm-hmm.
Who's it from? Does it say?
It's from Noelia, and she said, hey, why are you talking about my mom?
Because I'm saying how much I missed you guys and how much I felt bad that I couldn't effectively communicate with your mom. That's why it came up, and I was explaining it to people. We were saying good things about your mom. We were just saying there was a language gap. And I was likening it to how Americans learn a foreign language. Like, your mom knows, like, she can understand English, but actually speaking it herself, it's a little difficult. And that's how it is when an American learns a foreign language in high school, usually. So that's, like, the comparison I was making. Like, most Americans who learned, like, Spanish or French in high school can, like, read and write it to a certain extent, but then when they actually have to speak it themselves, they're like, about that. I just feel bad because your mom was like such a nice lady, and I just didn't know how to talk to her because I didn't know Spanish.
Did I tell you what my mom has been trying to do lately?
What?
My mom is freaking hilarious. She called me and she asked, because when I had my high school open house, there was a person who came in and she took 8 plates for herself, a plate for her son, and a little dessert plate for her mama. And ever since then, we've called her 8 plates, and we joked about her and everything, just made so much fun about her. Now, my mom calls me, and she's like, hey, Carl, do you want to invite 8 plates again? And I was like, I don't care. And then my mom's like, ugh. And I'm like, do you not want to invite 8 plates? And she's like, No, but I don't want to tell her I don't want to invite her. She your cousin. I'm like, I don't even know this woman. How's she my cousin? And then
Is
she's
she
like,
one of Joe's kids?
oh, no. She's like
She's a
mama's
distant
second,
cousin.
yeah, third cousin, twice removed. I don't know. I noticed that with my family, we never do twice removed. If you are a cousin, you are a cousin.
I think
And
that's how it is in every family. We're done counting. Just cousin.
like after the third cousin, you're off. We don't count you anymore. But yeah, like she was trying to use me so that I would say no. So then she'd say, "I'm sorry," and Kari doesn't feel comfortable around you. So I was like, I don't care, Mom. You can tell her that. I really don't care. As long as she don't take the whole cake home, I don't care what she does. Because I swear to God, if anybody try to take that whole cake home, I'm cutting fingers. I am cutting fingers. And I will eat that cake with their blood on it. And it'll probably taste good. I'm sorry. I love my cake. Don't fuck with my food. Ugh. Like, Emily, imagine someone trying to snatch your cupcakes. Girl.
Why did you just assume I like cupcakes?
Because of your calendar.
Oh, right! Yeah, I do actually really love cupcakes. I forgot about that. I think I explained this last semester when I was on the podcast. My roommate had a calendar with naked men on it, and I had a calendar with cupcakes on it. So, clearly, that says everything about my priorities.
Food is
That's
first.
true. If someone came after my, like, gourmet-ass cupcakes, really, I love all sweet things. You come, ça va pas.
Can we go to
No.
the Cheesecake Factory when I visit you?
Okay, I've never been there. My parents don't like their cheesecake. They say it's not very good, but I don't know.
What? It's like, well, then again, I never really had cheesecake. I just had a piece of pie. Then again, maybe that's cheesecake. I don't know.
I don't know. I've just heard that for the price it's not good, but I've never been, so I wouldn't know. We could go, though.
Yeah, it's just fancy.
We
Actually,
need
no,
to get
fuck that.
Bordeaux
Let's go.
once I'm back in America.
Well, I need to go to Zombie Burger when I visit you, because all these kids apparently don't give a fuck about Zombie Burger, but they always praise it. Like,
I know, they're so funny.
like Zombie Burger, and then they're like, I'm not. Oh, that's 45 minutes away. I don't know, $20 meal. I'm like,
Girl, it's like an hour away. By the time you find a parking spot, it's a full hour.
exactly. Like we're talking about Des Moines. But if I'm gonna praise something for a long ass time, I don't care how long it takes for me to get there. I get there, we eat it, we leave, we have a great memorial time. Like road trips for days.
Girl, I love their poutine, though. Their poutine is everything.
Poutine.
French
Which one is
fries with
that?
gravy and cheese curds. It comes
Oh yeah.
from part of Canada.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Poutine. Wait. So Zombie Burger has that?
Mhm.
Girl, what?
I usually get that instead of a burger because usually their burgers are too greasy for me. And like, I'll be honest, I eat a zombie burger and I get the shits. Like, my body's like, no. If I have the burger and the shake, my body is like, everybody out.
Actually, let's be honest here. Would your parents be okay with me pooping in their house?
We don't care as long as you spray.
Are you sure? Because you know.
Okay,
who
but
talking about my poop.
we have a low flow toilet, so it takes multiple flushes for solid waste.
Oh my fucking god. So I shouldn't even poop at all. I'll just poop after Zombie Burger. We'll wait 6 hours for it to happen. Okay. They were like, what are you doing waiting? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just waiting for a bowel movement to happen. Oh, okay. I mean, we're about to close soon. Oh no, it's coming. It's gonna come.
We'll give you Activia right after you eat your burger. And then you'll go. So we talked about pooping on here.
I mean, when do we not?
We do. We talk about pooping all the time. Like, I sent Carl a voice message the other day talking about how I hate it if I'm running late in the morning and I really have to take a poop. And it seems like it's only the mornings when I'm running late that I really have to take a poop. So I have to make a decision between being late and pooping. And in France, class is 3 hours long. And if you got 2 classes, you're probably not going home in between classes. So you're waiting like 8 hours to poop. 9 hours, really, once you count transportation time.
Oh god! And that one time when I pooped in someone's like bathroom because I wasn't gonna walk all the way down to my house because I had a panel to do. Oh god! I only had like 30 minutes before that panel started, and I'm like, I need to poop. I'm like, I wouldn't be able to spend like 2 minutes to poop if I walked all the way back to my house.
The worst though, walking up the stairs, you have to fart, someone's behind you. That's worse. That's worse than having to poop.
A struggle. Okay, I hold that stuff in so tight when that happens that I don't need to use the bathroom anymore for the next 5 hours. And I'm like, well, girl, you just ruined my metabolism. Thanks.
I hold it in so tight, I'm amazed it doesn't come out the other end as a burp. Like, by the way, I know how the digestive system works. I know why that's not possible.
Because doesn't it just like dissolve in acid?
No, because your stomach has like a sphincter at the end of it, so that shit doesn't just come up from your intestines.
Oh my goodness, I think Noelia is watching us right now.
Noelia's like...
It's blowing up on Twitter.
Noelia's laughing her ass off because we're talking about pooping.
This is like the pooping drama. Activia Shakira. Like, crap. Are you watching us, Noelia? Are you watching us?
Noelia, I love you forever, and I wish I could have stayed in Spain with you, but I don't speak Spanish, and I think your family would get sick of me.
They'd be like, why can't we talk in Spanish? And they'd say that in Spanish.
No, I think they'd just be like, I think they'd just be done with me, because I'm like a wishy-washy Midwesterner, and like, I think just having an extra person living with them for a long period of time, I think they'd be like, They were like so nice. You don't understand how nice Noelia's family is. Like, they are so nice.
Well, I would assume because Noelia is nice.
They are. That's where she learned her niceness from her family. Like, they're just like, it's just flawless. Like, her mother washed and ironed my clothes. Her mother ironed my fucking t-shirts. She ironed my t-shirt.
Nothing of mine has been ironed in ever. Like, ever. Wait. No,
Her
nothing of
father
mine.
made me this delicious Spanish thing. I'm going to try to say the name, Noelia. It's called torrijas. That's as fast as I'm going to say it. And
Torrijas?
It was like, I'm not saying it very well, but it was like fried bread with sugar on top, and it was everything. And her sister was she was really nice. And her sister's younger, so just Noelia's family was so amazing. They were just so nice and so laid back. And like, after living in France, it was so weird. I woke up one morning, they're like, what do you want for breakfast? And I was like, you mean I get a choice of what I want for breakfast? Because French people, it's like, for breakfast you have some fucking bread and you like it. Like, they're like, what do you want? And I was like, what? No, like, they're so nice.
Wait, okay.
And they let me stay with them, like, all week, and it was, like, Holy Week. And I have to admit, I didn't know what Holy Week was till I got there, and Holy Week in Spain is, like, so insane. It looks like the KKK to Americans, but actually the KKK stole their outfits. There are processions in the streets, and they wear these outfits that look like a KKK, except colorful. And it originates from the Spanish Inquisition, because people needed to be able to, gain penitence for their sins without actually being seen, because Spanish Inquisition. And it was, like, so cool. So cultural. Girl, and we had a really good fried like mini lobster things. They were like sea crustaceans, and they were so tiny, and they fried them, and like they fried them alive, and it was delicious. And now I sound like a terrible person because I ate a food that was. Noelia says she almost said it right with Torias. Girl, Noelia.
Twitter is more lively right now. Like, Noelia's just blowing us up. God damn! Childish Gambino. Yes! Yes!
The day we ate the fish plate with the old day. I don't know what she's talking about. What did I lie about?
No, we were talking about Shakira.
Okay. She lies. I was like, what? The day we ate the fish plate. Oh yeah, we went to this seafood restaurant. We got all this fried fish. So much fucking fried fish. So many different types. Because, you know, we're in Andalusia. We're right on the sea. Which is phenomenal. We went to the beach.
All the things that she's giving us, so then people won't be like, who the fuck is Noelia? Like, just go on the Twitter.
Noelia's like our Spanish friend who's fabulous.
Basically.
Like, okay, here's the thing. After staying where she lives, I don't know how she stayed in Iowa for an academic year. Because it is just beautiful and, like, palm trees and the fucking ocean.
And people.
It was just beautimous the whole time. No, so we went to this restaurant. We had this fucking, like, platters of fried fish, and I could not finish mine. I tried, but I could not finish it because, like, I can eat, like, a huge-ass steak in one sitting because I'm from Iowa, but eating a huge platter of fried fish, I'm not used to doing it. So even if I like it, it's like my body's like, whoa there.
Slow it down, son.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't ready for that dish.
Yeah, no, but, like, you know, as Noelia, me trying to pronounce her last names is, like, tragic. I don't know if you can pronounce them, Carl, but I could not.
Baez?
And the one before that?
Barbalia? No, Barbalia.
No, it's not Barbalia. What?
No, Barbalia.
Barbalia Baez. I can't do it. Because she's from she's from
Barbalia Baez. Barbalia Baez. Yeah, Barbalia Baez.
You're not quite saying it right. She told me how to say it right with the Spanish accent.
She taught me when she was here. I hope I didn't forget.
No, because Spain Spanish is so regional and it's so different from Latin America. Like, she'd be like, gracias, and I was like, it's gracias. What? Like, you know, in Latin American Spanish, it's gracias. But there it's gracias, only I can't do it at all.
That's
Girl.
Spain.
That was such a long tangent about Noelia. I feel like all our viewers are like, no one cares.
Yeah, girl! I'm just kidding. We love you, Noelia.
This is the Noelia appreciation episode. That's our last episode.
I am blowing up the Twitter because I can, bitches. Okay, I'm retweeting that. Good job. You've been retweeted, Noelia. You're famous. Girl, I can't deal. So
she tweeted at me, Austria, bitch, Austria. It's not if it was Austria, Australia, but it's easy to get confused because, like, Austria and Australia, there's just like two letters difference. That's the reason why. So I was trying to be cautious about it, and people kept talking about Australia on the Eurovision on Tumblr.
What? Why? Was Australia even a part of it?
I think it was Australia. Yeah, I seriously think it was Australia. I don't know. I thought I saw things about Australia, like a picture of Australia even. It wasn't just like I misread Austria's Australia. I think I saw like a picture. I don't know. So in summation, I didn't pay attention to Eurovision.
And in summation, Noelia is awesome. So, now that we've got that out of our feelings, I just wanted to say one little thing about Veronica Mars. I love the show, and I like the movie, but I'm disappointed, but also grateful for the movie ending. And that's all I have to say. And Emily was there when I was watching it, so she knows all my feelings.
He was having the feels for days
Just
and years and months and ages.
all of my feelings just kept pouring out of me because, like, Logan, boys, going back home, not succeeding in life. I couldn't. It's too close to home. I couldn't. But then again, switch out boys with food, so I guess it'd be the same. But yeah, Veronica Mars is no. Also, okay, so did I tell you my story about? Actually, no, not story. Let's get on to reads. I feel like we should get on to reads.
Oh, can I say one thing before we go to reads?
What?
It's very difficult for me to be an Azealia Banks fan, because the reason why I'm saying this is because the Pop Culture Kids fans don't know this. Difficult for me to be her fan, because she was coming to Paris. She was supposed to do a whole European tour this spring. When I go to buy my ticket online, it says, oh, you can still use this in September when she comes, now that the date's been postponed, and I was like, bitch, I'm in Paris this semester. What the fuck, Azealia? She's never gonna come to Iowa. No, fucking... It's like she personally shat on my hand. Like, Celia, every time your shit gets fucked up, you're fucking your fans. And that's why you're losing them like this. Especially the shit with her SoundCloud. Isn't someone in charge of making sure there's no fucking copyright infringement in your fucking songs?
No, because our management sucks.
God damn. Who does she have? Does she have TLC's manager? Is that the problem?
Pebbles? That bitch! Oh, if she had Pebbles, we'd hear about her struggle every day. She'd be tweeting 400 times in a row. She'd be like, this bitch stole my money. This bitch stealing my food. This bitch gave me a crappy car. Who gives a fucking celebrity a 92 Civic? Bitch, Like, she'd be blowing it up. Ugh.
I don't know. So, yeah, now we can get to reads.
Okay, yeah, because I feel as if I expressed my feelings on Azealia Banks already. Anyways, so my read, I don't think I have one again. I haven't had one, but I need to have one. This is like our last episode. Okay, you go with your read. I'll think of mine.
Okay, mine's basically just men who have this weird sense of entitlement with women. So let me explain. I needed to buy new running shoes because for some reason I've started running here. Don't ask me why. I used to hate running in the States, and now all of a sudden I run because raisins. And so this French lady who's a receptionist at my residence hall told me about this running store called Decathlon. It's in the 13th arrondissement. I know that means nothing to people who've never been to Paris, but it was like a place I'd never been before. So when I get off the metro stop, I have to go upstairs to get to the area where the store is. Pretty normal in Europe that you have to walk up the fucking stairs. They exercise, I guess, here because raisins. And this guy's walking down the stairs and, like, creepily starts talking to himself and then kind of gets closer to me, and I'm like, sir, do not try to steal my fucking purse. No. Ça va pas. I did not cross the fucking ocean for you to steal my purse. No. And then he is just blatantly trying to look up my dress while I'm walking up the stairs. So I kind of grabbed it so you couldn't see anything, and I gave him the fucking look. Like, I have what Americans call the bitch face when I'm walking around the streets of Paris, and I think that's part of why people think I'm French the whole time. And I'm just like, just beyond done with everything. And I fucking glared at him. And I glared at him when I got to the top of the fucking stairs. Like, I didn't say anything to him because I didn't want him to start following me around, but I was just like, my eyes gave him some reads. Like, the thing that's so about, like, if someone, like, happens to see my underwear by chance because I was wearing a skirt walking up the stairs, okay, sorry if Coco fought, it happens sometimes. Like, alright, stop, you know, if it's just by chance like that. But it's like when you're deliberately trying to seek out my genital region in any way without my consent, I want to kick your fucking ass. Okay? I'm going to want to. I'm not a citizen here, so I'm not really going to kick anyone's ass because they could just throw me in jail for the rest of my days. I don't have rights here. Well, I don't have as many rights because I'm not a citizen. So, but it's just like, when you just think that why do people think they're entitled to that? What is it about our society? Why do we keep perpetuating this thing? Oh, well, if she was doing this, it's okay because you were already in this situation, so it's just okay. It's not like, oh, no, she's, a human being, you're equal. It's like, oh, well, she was wearing a skirt, so if you happen to see her underwear, blah, 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 that's a vagina, and vagina, blah, blah, blah. I don't fucking understand our society's convoluted-ass logic about this, about just, like, women and this, like, we just have this inherent idea the man is the subject, the woman is the object, and it drives me fucking nuts.
It's fucking weird.
I don't know why that's just a perfect example of it. He thinks he's gonna look at my fucking skirt while I walk up the stairs. No, that's the other thing. You think Paris is the most romantic city in the world. Maybe when you're a tourist with your significant other. Otherwise, it's a shithole.
Let's think about that for a second. Paris, the most romantic city in the world. It's pretty. But if you're not there with your lover, you'll probably not think it's that romantic.
It's pretty if you're a tourist and you're so in love with it that you don't notice how filthy it is. I'm sorry, it's a filthy-ass city. It's filthy, there's lots of homeless people, there's lots of beggars, and there's lots of fucking creeps and panhandlers.
Sounds like New York.
Like anywhere else.
Maybe it's New York. The New York of Europe.
Yeah, it's kind of like, it's like if you go to New York. Like, it's like any big city, really. Like, it's just like, I don't know where people get this idea that it's okay to look up someone's fucking skirt because it's
Japan! Japan, sorry. I think it's Japan.
Fucking creep. Like, what?
Oh, Emily, hold on one quick second.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Look at this picture.
Oh, okay. I'm coming to get you. I'll be right back, everyone.
Is it sin? Oh my god, I'm being left alone with you guys. What do I even say to you, Pop Culture Kids fandom? What do I even begin to say? I really miss you guys. Paris, like, with study abroad, they try to act like it's just so easy all the time. It's so much fun. It's really challenging, but it's been rewarding and, like, life-altering.
Emily.
Yeah?
How you doing?
Good.
Good.
Hey.
That was warranted. To squeal.
Oh yeah, and Noelia is watching us right now.
Noelia!
Guys, Jasmine's gonna be so mad that she's not here right now.
Well, I could text her.
Yeah, text Keith. So that way we're not leaving her out because she's amazing. No, but this is just like too many, like, this is so beautiful. Like,
We were talking about our highlights, and I said the funk, and when I said that Happy is a minstrel show. But I love it. I love the song. It's a great song, everybody. Don't stop listening to it, okay? It brought tears to Pharrell's eyes when he saw all of y'all listen to it. Trust me, I watched it on Oprah. But, you know, it's a minstrel show.
who the fuck tweeted, "I'm listening to you from the shower. I hope this makes you uncomfortable"?
I wanted to put a GIF saying I want to see the receipts, but I can't put a GIF on the tweet.
Oh, you can look like a Tumblr link.
Oh, yeah. Damn it.
I love how Noelia has been tweeting us all the receipts for what's happened with Eurovision. Because I'm like,
I watched the list. I'm with you, Noelia. I'm with you.
Thank goodness someone is, because I feel so bad that I'm not. I was just so
I don't
flooded
know
with
who
homework.
won, but...
I heard it was Austria,
Austria
like the...
won.
Oh.
Did you say Austriola?
Austria won.
Oh, I was going to say Emily C. Fiscus.
You still don't know my middle name.
I still don't know your middle name, exactly. Okay, so I really want to try and do this thing where I get my roommate to the bar. Because it just looks like he needs to go to the bar.
I really want to do this thing where I have sex with your roommate, but that's not happening.
I played those audio clips.
And what did he say?
You blush.
So he didn't say one way or the other.
Have you met my roommate? He doesn't say much.
He's funny.
What's his dick like, homie? What is he into?
What's your dick like, homie? What are you into, huh?
I think that's how I'm gonna pick up guys from now on. I'm just gonna play 2-on-2. And I'm gonna be like, but you're from Des Moines.
But you're from Des Moines. What
You're
is
gonna
it?
be like, but
The
you're from the
515?
515. I was from the 515. Nothing happened.
Hey, listen.
What?
Hey, you in the 515. You be popping them mollies, getting crazy on top. Get nothing. Get that crack in. What else? What does happen in Des
I'm
Moines?
making use of your fridge.
Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, so I ate all that chicken taco.
I'm glad you ate all that chicken taco. He
Ew, American
was
chicken.
8 plates. No, 9 plates.
Yes,
9
she
plates
made me
right
9
there.
plates because I had not just one of these, I had 3 of them. Okay, and 2 of them were desserts. And guess what? Emily Fiscus, it is almond bars, and I forgot to tell you this, the almond bars do not have too much sugar in it that when you take a bite into it, it feels like you're getting diabetes. It's the almond bars
Could
that...
you pour a fucking bag of sugar on top? You could actually taste the almond.
Yeah, I can actually taste the fucking almond. It's beautiful. And then, Dutch letters. Girl. They pulled out all of the receipts. But, like, the funny thing was that I think a lot of people didn't eat the almond stuff. They ate the other stuff. They were like, I'll eat the other stuff. And I'm like...
Almond bars are so great, though, because it's, like, just the Dutch letter filling. Like, you don't have to eat all the bread stuff, too. It's just the filling. Like, that's why I love it.
There we go. It's a little hot in here. So, but yeah. I love that they just pulled out all the freaking red carpets for our event. It was so great.
It was good. It was a good day.
Yeah, thank goodness. I was kind of worried that, like, some people wouldn't be able to show up and stuff. And I got emails later. Like, I checked my email, and, like, I think I only got 2 people that said they couldn't show up. So it wasn't that bad.
That's good.
So I know another person that couldn't show up, but, she's in Paris.
Yeah, what a slacker.
Girl, it is so great. I've had a 4-day weekend. Thursday was a holiday here, and then last week I had a 4-day weekend too, and I went to Germany. And, like, May 1st is when young German people get drunk all day, so I drank for 12 hours.
I hate you. I work today.
We see it.
This 4-day weekend, I've been like, I'll do my homework. Haven't.
No.
But then my homework is, like, so much less than if I were at Central right now, and, like, I haven't had to write a single paper this semester. It's flawless.
You're gonna feel it next semester when you get back.
I know, next semester I'm taking, like, 17 credits.
Good God.
I'm gonna die. Well, like, one of those credits is, like, an honors seminar, so I don't think it's, like, hardcore. I think it's just a bunch of freshmen being awkward. I don't know what happens in an honors seminar. I've never taken
Honor
one.
seminars are pretty easy.
Yeah, there'll probably just be a bunch of freshmen like, I'm not sure what college is.
It's
This is
not.
Boston,
It's not
so-
open to freshmen. It's only upperclassmen.
Oh, really? Because I knew, no, my roommate last year, or my freshman year, took an honor seminar for a semester though.
That's weird.
Oh yeah, Alex did too.
Yeah, if you have above a certain GPA and, like, ACT score before you start college, they probably changed it or something because not enough people in college could do it, or at Central already in college could do it or something. Like, if you have above a certain whatever score or something, you can do it. But then otherwise you have to prove that you got good grades at Central, which is what happened to me. And those good grades are probably going down the fucking toilet, so...
I mean, you're in France. What did they expect?
Their grading system is a scale of 1 to 20, but it's not what you think. A 13 is a B.
So is a 20 an A?
20 is incredibly, 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 incredibly fucking rare. And 20 is Leonardo da Vinci was in your fucking class, okay? 18 is fucking rare. Below 18 is like an A. Like 13, 14 is like BB plus. And then, like, I remember, like, 8 or below is failing, I think. It's confusing.
So if you get a 1, you didn't even show up at all. You didn't do shit.
Yeah, like, their grading it's weird. And I think the rest of Europe, they use, like, a scale of 1 to 5, like, 1 being the highest, 5 being the worst. I don't know.
Being the highest, 5 being the worst. I cannot.
Yeah, because my mom's like, how are you doing in your classes? And I'm like, Good question. And it's like, if you ask your professor over here, how are you doing? Like, how am I doing? The professor will just be like, look at your test score. Like, they don't, like, hold your hand all the way through like they do at Central. They're just like, French professors, like, they tell you what you fucked up on your homework in front of the whole class. They do it for everyone. They just tell you where you fucked up and where you did well in front of everyone. Like, it's not like in the States where it's like a big secret, like, talk to me after class if you have questions. It's like, everybody knows how you did.
That is scary.
It's like, it's scary at first, but then you realize that they're doing it for everyone, so it's like, okay.
Yeah, because then they'll forget your number. Or
Yeah,
like what
like
you did.
Yeah, you're doing it for everyone, so it's not like you're being singled out.
Unless you were like the worst, then people will be like, damn, at least I did better than that motherfucker. I mean, really. So,
Yeah.
That's, Europe is so different.
It really is. Like, Americans who have never been to Europe are like, I think it's basically the same as here, but a little different, and it's actually like, no, it's like...
No.
Yeah. And you are in a fucking English-speaking country, and you can still say,
Yeah.
no.
It's not anywhere close to being the same.
Oh, God, no. They have their culture, we have our culture, and if we clash, and we, like, stay together for, like, 2 seconds. Okay? That's so true.
Although Dublin feels bizarrely like America to me. It was weirdly like America.
Trust me, it's not anything like America when you're there. Going from America to Wales to Dublin.
Oh, yeah. So you knew.
Yeah, I've never been to Wales, but I went to Dublin over spring break, and it felt somehow like America to me. It was still, like, definitely Europe, but things about it just felt closer to Europe than, like, Paris. And I just got overstimulated because everyone was speaking English, and I wasn't used to everyone everywhere I went speaking English, and, like, the homeless people on the streets speaking my language, and I was just, like, I got irritable because I just wasn't used to hearing English like that.
I just feel as if right now you're just getting all your feelings out about Europe to us.
I am.
You have been. Like this whole episode, and that's okay.
Yeah, I don't know how the viewers feel about it, but...
Wait, did you say you read? I think we just, like,
Yeah, my read. Yeah, men feeling entitled to women's bodies or whatever. Me talking about the guy who had to look at my skirt while I was going upstairs.
Yeah.
So I gave him a fucking look, like... Only with more shade. That's how I look when I'm riding the subway. I'm just like...
I don't even have a read, Hannah. I really don't.
I'm trying to think if I have a read.
My read is probably... Oh, I got my read. If I don't like you, and you know this, leave me alone. Please stop trying to be friends with me. Please stop trying to be cordial with me. If you are, like, rude cordial, like, that's not even cordial. That's just rude. Like, just don't talk to me. If I have confronted you and you didn't like our little confrontation, I don't care what you do with that information. I don't care what you do with what I told you. Like, that's not my business. That's your business. You wanted to gossip, you want to tell everyone, fine. But if I don't like you, know it. Leave me the hell alone. And what's even worse is when I don't like you and you don't like me, but you still want to be friends with me. Like, you still want to be cordial. No, girl. No. You be over there. I be over here. We just separate our asses away from each other. If we are walking like this on the sidewalk, you better go on across the street and just walk around me. I am serious about that. I hate that. Like, stop trying to be my friend. You know I don't like you. You know we don't like each other. Just leave it be. Let it go. And just stop. I don't need your little petty advice. I don't need your mouth to open. I don't need your presence to be in my eyesight. Like, I don't even need to see you. Like, if I don't like you, I don't like you. And I don't want you anywhere around me. So, that's my read.
Girl.
Yes.
I have to be honest.
Yeah.
I was on Facebook just now, and there was some weird ad for shit I didn't care about, something about business cards. Someone's business card was also a fucking cheese grater. What?
How? Is there like a piece of metal in there?
Yeah, it was like a piece. It was like a little piece of metal. It was a cheese grater. I don't know.
That's not unique. That just sounds dangerous.
I mean, I like cheese, but like God, like I know. Okay, white people really like cheese, but it's not tap tap.
Did you see that picture on the internet where it's like this white girl and she like has her cracker and her cheese and it says crackers love cheese?
That's everything.
I
That's
saved it on my desktop. It is beautiful.
That's my crackers love cheese.
And what made it even better was when people were like, "That's so racist. That's so racist," and I'm just like sitting here laughing, and I'm like, "Girl, I don't know what to tell you, but I mean, talk to your friends." Like, I don't know. Oh God.
I'm sorry, white people love cheese.
I do fucking love cheese, though.
Y'all love cheese so much that I love cheese. Like, cheese is just ingrained to me.
It's so funny. Everyone in Europe is like, French people. But they make really nice cheese. Like, they're like, I don't like French people, but their cheese.
Are the best.
Yeah.
I just... cheese. I love cheese, and I love chicken, and I love rice. And I think... isn't that supposed to be like something like Asians love rice?
Probably.
And then what are Hispanics supposed to like? It's a stereotype. Peppers?
Beans, I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm not up on my racial stereotypes.
Beans? Isn't beans more like Tex-Mex, or is that like...
No, that's actually...
It is Tex-Mex, but Americans don't know authentic Mexican food.
They really don't.
Yeah, that's why I never know what like authentic Mexican food even is.
No, like, there are Mexican people in my French classes, and they're like, burritos is not Mexican food.
That is so Tex-Mex. That is so Tex-Mex. It's not even funny.
But they told me that in Mexico they have tequila tastings, just like we have wine tastings in France, and I'm like,
Jalen is watching us.
what?
What?
Tell me
Texting me
how
white
fast
people love
down
cheese.
here. Let me Snapchat him right now. You all can watch me Snapchat him with the shades. He knows it's coming too because he's watching us. Oh, did he Snapchat me?
Probably. Saying white people love cheese. Look at this text message.
He's watching. That's the creepiest Snapchat. I'm screenshotting it. Damn it, it won't let me.
I can't deal with all our friends being so tech savvy right now with this pop culture podcast. It looks like you're struggling. Do you need some cheese?
I'm in France. I can get it for myself.
I mean, I don't know. Can you? I can send it through the computer. I wanted to say through the phone, but we're not really talking on the phone. Damn. Kiss me through the phone is kind of irrelevant now. Yeah, because we don't really use phones. Wait,
Maybe like
You threw the
babies, send me a
Kiss me
picture.
through the snap.
Like, I don't know.
Kiss me through the book. Kiss me through the tweets. I want the receipts. Come on, baby, get all over my body. Yeah, okay, I can see that being a thing.
Oh, did you hear about Mariah Carey's new album she's apparently releasing or something? I heard about it like once, Mariah. Let me Google this because I like saw it in my Facebook newsfeed and I was like,
Girl, I heard the title and I was like, no.
Oh yeah, it's like really ignorant or something.
It's like some pretentious title or something. Something, Mimi is nature, but not nature is Mimi. I don't know.
Yeah, I am Mariah Carey, the elusive chanteuse, and I'm sorry, whenever English speakers use French words, because chanteuse means singer in French, like female singer, whenever people who speak English do that, they're trying to be fucking pretentious.
Preach?
Because does she speak French?
Nope.
No, I think we all know Mariah Carey does not speak French.
She probably speak Nick Cannon, but that's not really a language.
I was gonna say, someone out of them has to make the money, and it's not gonna be Nick Cannon.
Oh, hell no. Mariah Carey's still making money off of the freaking hits from the 90s.
Girl, Emancipation of Mimi is my life, though.
It is. It's a good album.
I was there for her for that. Kind of like Touch My Body, and then after that.
I think it was like the one with Nicki Minaj. Get Up Out My Face was funny. Get up on my face. Get up on my face. I was like, what the fuck? Get up on my face. Okay, I was never in your face, bro. Get up on my face. Oh God, I'm scared.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
going to tell you. I keep hearing Iggy Azalea on the radio.
That trifling ass, no.
I still have not listened to a single song by her. I'm not here for her.
Her newest single is the most downloaded song in the Des Moines area.
What is it?
Fucking
I
white
don't care that much. I just know they kept saying Iggy Azalea, and I was like, I need to tell Carl.
If it's not Fancy, I don't give a flying fuck. Cause like, here's the thing. I love Fancy by Iggy Azalea, but I don't like Iggy Azalea. The only reason why I like Fancy is because of Charlie XCX, who I truly believe is the little sister of Marina and the Diamonds. Because have you seen pictures of them together? They look like they could be related.
Cause
They
she's
just-
sad to the core.
You lied. Ha 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 ha! I was right. Sorry, Charlie XCX just gives me all of them feelings. But no, it's just sad that like all these great female rappers are out there doing they do, but Iggy Azalea is going to be the one female rapper that they're going to be playing around on Central College's campus. I bet you when you come back after the summer, Emily, you're going to be hearing, I'm so fancy, and then you're going to be hearing 100, 100, 100, and then you're going to hear, and they just work, and it's going to be so annoying as hell.
You know, I still haven't listened to a single song by her because I'm here for Azalea Banks, not Iggy Azalea, even though Azalea Banks is never going to release her album.
No.
I'm here for her music. I'm not here for her.
The
She's
thing is that,
everyone.
yeah, like, Iggy Azalea's album is not that great. Like, okay, rap-wise, it sucks. Pop-wise, it's alright.
Okay, think about how white the people at our school are.
Why do they have to be so white that they only listen to rap music by white people, though? I just don't... Like, it's either like white people or black guys. Like, they just don't give black females a chance. And it makes me so mad.
Yeah, well, think about one of our friends who's not attracted to women who aren't white, period.
I'm not bringing him up.
I'm just saying, that's
Remember,
how...
if you talk about that next year, you got to do it through jokes. Because I'm starting to slowly learn that, like, even though you really want to tell someone, hey, dude, you're kind of being homophobic, you're kind of being sexist, you're kind of being racist, it's just a lot less hassle to just shut up and let them do it.
I just literally cannot wrap my head around the idea that there is not a single woman in the world who is not white that you find attractive. Like,
No,
how
it's
is there not a single non-white woman in the world that you find attractive? Like,
You
how's
like
that possible?
Nevada.
But she looks like she looks like me if I got a tan. Well, like, not like me if I got a tan, but like my cousin if she got a tan. Like,
I know, but it's a start. Apple's no Nevada straight up Portuguese.
it's progress.
Yeah. So you just gotta do it step by step. I'm sure that one day
Okay.
he'll meet like some girl that's like, I don't know. I feel as if he's gonna hook up with an Asian.
I think he'll meet Azalea Banks in person. She'll be like, "What's your dick like, homie? What are you into?"
And then she
And he'll
sees,
be like, "I had sex with 20 girls," and she'll be like, "Don't fucking lie to me. I'm from the 212." And he'll be like, "What?" And then they'll have sex. I think that's how all of his.
I feel as if Azealia wouldn't have sex with Desmond though. She wouldn't have sex with him. She'd have sex with his roommate. I think she would because he's taller.
I think she would. I think she'd just climb on him,
taller than him.
like it's like a cat scratching post. She'd just climb on him.
Yeah, and then she'd leave marks on his back. I'll be honest.
He would be so happy about it, though. He'd be there for it.
Exactly. And then the guys would be like, "Dude, you fucked a black girl," and he'd be like, "I fucked a girl, yes."
He'd be like, "I didn't fuck a black girl. I fucked Azalea Banks." He'd be like, difference.
Emily, you be the one saying, he fucked Azealia Banks. There's a difference. And they be like,
I would be like, why fuck me? I'd be over there in the corner like that. She should have fucked me.
oh, God. Azealia, she'll never come to Iowa. She could never. Oh, God. We've talked so much about her. Flight Iggy Azalea. I think we're still kind of team Azealia. I just don't know. I still have her blocked on Twitter, so.
Yeah. I stopped following her on Twitter after she postponed her concert in Europe.
Yeah, you were pissed.
I was so pissed because I watched like live concert footage of her and it was like the best thing I'd ever seen before, and I was like, I have to see her live, even if it's just in a tiny little club.
And the thing is that the only place she's gonna tour is Europe.
Yeah.
New York is done with her. They've been done with her since she's been running her mouth about releasing that album early, and she didn't. They're like, girl, stop your life.
What is she doing? Like, what is she doing? What the fuck is her life? Like, what is she doing?
We could blame everyone who's, like, patrolling and keeping control of Azealia Banks and stuff, but the true problem is Azealia Banks. If she just shut it the fuck up, went back into the studio and made like a whole bunch of great music and released a mixtape that was called like Broke's Expensive Taste, because Broke's Expensive Taste is a nice title, but that'd be cool for like a mixtape if you can't release the actual album, and then you call the album something different. You know? If you just release mixtapes up until like someone understands your sound and you understand your sound, then it'd be so much better. Because I feel as if Azealia Banks don't even know her sound. You don't fully know your sound until you release like a couple albums.
I don't even know what her life is. Her label is just like, I don't even know. Just, Azealia, I love your music and I want to love you, but you're pissing me off. And she doesn't care though. If she hears that, she'll be like, well, you're just a hater and you're not really my fan. She'd be like, I get in trouble no matter what the fuck I do. That would be Azealia if she heard me say that. And this is coming from someone, I would not be this anguished about it if I did not absolutely love her music. Like, Ooh, did Jalen send me a Snapchat?
I don't know. What time is it over there, though?
That's so far. That's so far? I told Jalen to come be in the podcast or vodcast or whatever the fuck we're doing. Yeah, and he's like, that's so far. What?
Well, Jasmine isn't coming because Ryan's mom's in town.
Oh, well, that's good that she gets along with Ryan's family and they do things.
Yeah.
Jasmine and Ryan have the cutest thing, and I shouldn't be putting this up. No, I'm not going to put it on a video. I was going to tell you what I got Ryan from Paris, but I'm not going to tell you on the video because then Ryan can see, and it's a surprise.
Oh, yeah. I know you got me condoms.
Let me show the world these. I went to every shitty souvenir shop in my area. They had Paris-themed condoms. This is my favorite one.
I'm going to put one on my dick just to feel French.
Oh my god.
Look at that Frenchness. Does that say extra small?
Yeah.
How would that even fit?
Extra small Eiffel Tower. Then there's this one.
Is that an extra small too?
I don't know what size it is. It didn't say. I just like it because the I in Paris.
At all.
And then this is the other one. This one says it's big.
Fuck.
Basically keeps likening the Eiffel Tower to a dick, which is good because I can tell these guys about the time I got flashed going to the Eiffel Tower. Because what happened was, I was with these two girls in my study abroad program, and they thought we needed to walk to see the fucking Eiffel Tower. I don't know why. I wanted to take the fucking train because I didn't want to walk 2 fucking hours to get to the Eiffel Tower. But I was like, okay, whatever. And it was like evening time. And this guy just walks by us, like, seems like a normal guy. Like, I was like, okay, French people walk fast. Turns around, opens his trench coat, course he's wearing a fucking trench coat and flashes us. And the funniest part is he's wearing like khaki colored pants and he's like a white guy. So it took me a minute to realize, like it took us all a minute to realize what was out of place. And then we were like, just kept going like normal. Then, like a few feet ahead, he just turns around and stands there, flashing us. So we just kind of slowly turn around. It was literally like he'd seen so much porn that that's how he thought sex began. Like, we were just not there for it. Because our program director told us not to walk by the Seine in the middle of the night, but we just thought she meant the area literally right down by the water. No, stay away from that whole area in the middle of the night. Fucking flashers. And we told one of the girls that I was with, we told her roommate, her and her roommate's French, and she was like, French people don't do that. And I was like, we were like, we didn't think most French people did that. I didn't think they walked around showing dicks.
I mean, some do, some don't, and some just chill at home and watch some freaking SpongeBob. I don't know.
So whenever I see the Eiffel Tower sparkling at night, I think of a penis that I didn't want to see. No, but girl, do you like your... I thought they'd be good for your collection. I didn't know what to get you from Paris because it doesn't seem like you like a lot of French things.
Me? Oh, yeah, I probably wouldn't. I probably like some, like, Putain. No, wait, no, not that.
Putin's a prostitute.
No, do not bring back a prostitute, please, God. No, that stuff with Dupont.
Poutine.
Poutine. No, the chocolate and bread.
Pain au chocolat.
Pain de chocolat. Yeah.
Pain au chocolat.
Oh, I thought it was pain de chocolat.
No, it's au chocolat. I don't know why. Girl, Jalen Snapchatted me.
Jalen? Fuck that, no. Okay, so, Emily.
Yeah?
Are there any final words that you want to say for PC Kids?
I'm watching you. Oh, yeah, I do. This isn't my words. It's from the Carol Burnett show, but it's really important. I'm going to William Shatner it. I don't think I'm going to do it well.
Yes, God, William Shatner.
Well, I'm not going to sing.
I mean, so long, farewell, Auf Wiedersehen.
No. God damn it, that's not the right one. Hold on.
Well, there went my air. Oh, apparently Jalen can sing.
What?
Like, he's not a bad singer.
Why haven't I heard this?
You'll hear it if you ride with him in the car. And he blares the music if you tell him that it's not good. And then he starts singing in front of your face.
Well, Jalen and I like a lot of the same music, so that'll never happen.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
He doesn't listen to Annie Lennox.
How does he not listen to Annie Lennox if he likes classic rock?
I don't know. I really think that he likes male classic rock. Like, he likes that. He's in that era right now.
Oh my god, what a...
He hasn't discovered, like, the classic rock on the side of female, like the... What is it? Joan Jett and the Blackhearts?
Yeah.
Yeah, and all them, and Janis Joplin, and, you know, Call Me Lady. What is that woman's name? The woman that sings Call Me. I can't remember her name, but it's on the tip of my tongue. So that's with a B? I don't know.
Hard? Is that her name?
Okay, girl. This is what I have to say. I'm gonna Shatner it. I'm so glad we had this time together. Just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just got started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long.
Farewell.
No, it's a different song.
The sun has gone
There's
to
a time
bed, and so
aside for dreaming, and a time for things you have to do. The time I love best is in the evening. I can spend a moment here with you. When the time comes and I'm feeling lonely. And I'm feeling, oh, so blue. I just sit back and think of you only. And the happiness that still comes through. And they would sing that at the end of the Cal Burnett show each night, and it's like hella depressing, and I don't know why they would sing that, so I shattered it.
Oh, that was a song. Okay.
I
Because it
told you I was
sounded
going to
like she
shatter
was
the
saying
song.
she was going to think about them while she was masturbating. And I was like, girl, what? Carol Burnett needs to stop being freaky. I did not expect her to get like that now.
Carol Burnett can't stop, won't stop, okay?
She gonna have to. I'm just, girl, this might be our final episode of PC Kids.
Can I be what you like, sir? I can be your type.
Nicole.
I'ma do my life, sir.
Okay.
How are you tonight?
We were just calm, cool, and collected. It's a Saturday.
Um,
I haven't done my laundry or my homework. I just,
Girl, it is 3 a.m. on a Sunday over here. Look at this.
dang.
It is dark in that window, which you probably can't see because of the reflection of the walls, but
Yeah.
see.
I see the darkness, but the reflection is reflecting off of darkness, you know. Because it does that. It's so dark that the stuff reflects from it, which means it's dark. You better get on that Jim Hayes, listen to some Not On Your Side. And everyone,
I don't want to go to bed.
but
I don't want to go to sleep. I don't want to stay up all night. I just want to screw around. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Catch up.
hey, Emily.
Yeah? Yeah?
The sun
oh my god.
has gone.
Oh, can I tell you guys, though, like 10 seconds? Me drunk Facebooking Lindsay Korn last night.
What?
I drunk Facebook Lindsay Korn last night. She didn't respond till like today, but I was like, Lindsay Korn, I'm drunk, and tu me manques. That means I miss you in French. And then I was like, oh wait, that sounds like a booty call. That's not what I meant. And she's like, yeah, talk French to me. So I said, j'ai un grand pénis. Oh wait, I meant petite. And then I was like, wait a minute, why does this sound like a booty call? My drunk self gets confused about words. And then I got drunk again, and I was like, oh my god, it does sound like a booty call. And now I'm like sober, and I'm like, did it sound like a booty call? And she's on another continent, so it's not like she'd come anyway. So, yeah.
So, that story is still funny. My gosh. I cannot.
Oh, did you get my Snapchat today about my French sausage?
Yes.
It's a long sausage. It's like as long as my hand.
Girl.
I'm sorry, I like sausage. It's not the same as in the States, but I
What's
still
on
love
my
it.
hand? Was it as
My
long
hand
as
is
my
7
hand?
inches long.
Was it as long as my hand?
I don't know. I don't have a mold of your hand that I just take out whenever I need it.
My hand is like 8 inches tall.
God damn it, Jalen, why you being a creepy fuckboy?
Well, Jalen gonna have to stop being a creepy fuckboy because we're about to call it a night.
Snapchatting
Well, you
me.
need to
I'm
follow
watching
me.
y'all.
We're gonna.
Bring Coral a prostitute. That's what Jalen sent me on Snapchat.
I just saw his face for like 2 seconds in that, and that was enough.
Bring
No.
Carl a prostitute.
No. Jalen, you need a prostitute. Listen, Jalen, don't forget our agreement. If you become a porn star, I'll be a drag queen. I don't care what kind of porn star you become. Straight, gay, transsexual, daddy.
Money's in the gay,
I don't care.
Jalen.
What'd you say, Emily?
I said the money's in the gay, Jalen.
The money is in the gay. If you want money, go to that gay porn. Everyone in Central knows that.
Because of Byron.
Byron.
Are you heckling people from your window?
Well, no, I was staring at
Byron
the girls.
graduated. That's not possible.
Sorry. I'm very sorry. But it was just so cute.
He's gay porn?
No, I was staring at a girl's butt.
What?
It was a cute butt. That's okay. I wouldn't do anything with her because if I only like her butt, then like, what's the point of even contacting her? Honestly, I just probably just want the butt.
I think we need to end this conversation, and unfortunately, probably end the pop culture kids.
I know. It's one button.
It was
and
the
then it's
best
over.
of times. It was the worst of times.
Sometimes we were drunk.
Sometimes we were sober and we really wanted to be drunk.
And other times we couldn't stop laughing because.
Or yelling.
Also, Bordeaux.
Also Bordeaux.
And also eating. Because.
Have you uploaded our last recording?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. I haven't listened to it yet. You probably did.
Yeah, it took me a while because like this whole past week's so busy. And, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, everyone. And we've been pretty busy. But we never stopped. And we never wanted to stop until now.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Young lady. This is not Wrecking Ball. This is not We Can't Stop. Take that Miley out of here. Every time I walk into Walmart, this freaking cover of Miley Cyrus, like, all they have is Miley Cyrus on the cover. It's like, all these rural and suburban white kids are just going to be like, don't diss my Miley. And I'm going to be like, girl, she's trash. She stole a lot of shit. I'm going to diss your Miley. Been dissing her since 2006.
She's just being Miley.
Oh, fuck that.
I was thinking that.
Miley. Where the hell did that even come from?
That was the song she had that was popular in like the something 2000s.
Yeah.
So irrelevant.
It was popular when she was still jailbait.
Yeah.
Gross. Alright. Fisk, are you ready?
I mean,
It's
no, but yeah.
hard to say goodbye.
Hashtag philosophy of the Fisk.
Hashtag philosophy of the Fisk.
Hashtag sends wisdom.
Oh my god. You said a lot of angry things about a coffee shop.
Hashtag rubber shades.
Don't try and tackle a sink at work, guys, because then you get a huge fucking bruise on your shoulder.
Yeah, what the fuck were you doing that happened with the... What? How?
There's a lip on the sink, like, here's the edge of the sink, and then there's, like, a lip that sticks out about that far. And I bent over to pick up some dishes to get them into the sink, and I didn't gauge it right, and I just rammed up my shoulder.
This happens every time.
Yeah, I've got,
Okay.
like, you probably can't see, but I've got, like, a huge bruise right here and a bump just on my shoulder now.
You should
Okay,
like,
everyone.
call OSHA about the sink.
What?
No,
Call
it's-
OSHA.
Yeah, OSHA
fine.
would be like, change it.
No, it's fine. I've also got, like, scars on
What
my
the fuck
hands.
is OSHA?
from burns.
Occupational Safety and Health or Hazard or something Association.
Oh. Well, that shows how much I worked in my lifetime. Okay. Everyone, we have to say goodbye. But we
Yeah.
will hopefully see you next time. It's not a hard put down goodbye. You might see us in a couple years. You might see us in the next 5 years. You might see us in the next 10 years. But I'm sure that you will see us again. Bye.
Go goodbye.
Go goodbye.